This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I am delighted to be here helping you with playing the guitar. In this quick answer episode, I am explaining suspended chords. So in this video, I'll give a little overview and explain with the C chord how we create the different suspended chords. If you need help with any specific voicings, there are quick answer videos that go over the specific voicings like D sus4, A sus4, A7 sus4, or B sus, and so on. So if there's a specific voicing you're looking for, or you want help learning how to play them, check out the quick answer videos that go over the specific voicings. Here I'm giving an overview just to explain the types using C as an example. Okay, so all of our chords can relate to scales, and so our major chords, for example, relate to the major scale. So C, the C major chord, relates to the C major scale. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. This is one way to play a C major scale on the guitar, and that has the notes in a C major scale in it. Our normal major chord, just C, has the root, and that's pitch 1, so the C, the pitch that the chord and the scale are named for. So we have C, E, which is the third, and then G. And then we have a major chord. And of course, in first position, we double some of those pitches, and we usually play these top 5 strings. Root 3, 5, root 3. So what happens with a suspended chord? Well, there's different types. So the most common type is the sus4, or the sus, and so the chord symbol, we have the root and then the word sus, or we have the root and then sus4. Either way, it's a suspended 4 chord. And what this has, and I have it up there on the board, is that it has the root, and then in place of the third, it has the 4th, and then it has the 5th. So root 4, 5. So here's the major, and then here's suspended. So these aren't major or minor, they're suspended. It's kind of a floaty sound. And a lot of times this will double some of those pitches as well. So doubled the root and the 4th on top, and we get a C sus4, or a C sus instead of C major, becomes suspended because we've replaced the 3rd with the 4th step of the scale. So that's a sus4. That's the common one. That's the one we run into probably the most often. You'll get D sus4, G sus4, A sus4, and so on. F sus4. There are quick answer videos on all those. So another type that we see sometimes is the sus2. This one will have the actual 2. So if you see C sus, it's not the sus2. The just having a sus is used when it's the more common one, which is sus4. But sus2, what happens with sus2? We replace the 3rd with the 2nd step of the scale, which I've written under is a major second. So C, D is step 2. We're going to replace the 3rd of the chord with the D instead of the E, and you get this sus2 sound. Just like that. Instead of C major, we get C sus2. It's a fun sound. Now, sometimes with the sus chords, you'll actually get something that specifies both of them, or if you're ever reading the notation of a voicing, sometimes both the 2 and the 4 are added. Sometimes the 2's in an upper octave, functioning as the 9th. Sometimes it's down low, and the 4th is voiced higher. So it kind of just depends. But a sus4 or a sus, you might see C sus add 2, C sus4 add 2. That's kind of an example of a way this might be written in chord symbol form. But it's got the root and then both the major second and the perfect 4th, and then the 5th. So root 4, excuse me, root 4, 5, 2. That one's kind of sitting up at the 9th. I could do it where the 2 is down low, put the 4th on top. So it can happen both ways. Either way, I should say. There's the one that puts it on top with the 9th, and then here's one that puts it down low, the 2, and then puts the 4th on top. So couple different voicings for that and kind of hearing what that sounds like. Then I should add that, and this is very common with the dominant seventh chords, we can have seventh chords that are suspended. So the most common version, the one that I've run into a lot, is having a dominant seventh, so like our C7 or D7 or G7 or A7, and having that chord be suspended. So you have C7 sus or C7 sus4. This one has the root, the fourth, the fifth, and then that flatted seventh. So the dominant seventh chord has, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is our normal major scale, and our major chords would come out of it, and if we added a seventh, we'd have a major seventh. Our dominant seventh is a flatted seventh. So this is a Mixolydian scale that replaces the natural seven with the flatted seventh. So we can take and have a suspended triad, 3 notes underneath that, or have that dominant seventh chord that's suspended. So a dominant seventh chord where we replace the third with the fourth. So that would have C, F, G, B flat. Now sometimes it's not possible to finger it with the fifth and it gets removed, and that's what I've had to do. If I play it in first position here, I've had to remove that 5. But if I play it like so, I've got it voiced so I can have the fifth in the chord, and that 4 is higher. So in this particular one, it goes root 5, flat 7, 4, 5. And the other one I was going root 4, flat 7, root. So just like that. So we get dominant seventh chords with those two. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit of the understanding of suspended chords. And like I mentioned, if you need help with specific voicings, you can check out the videos on those. Have fun with the guitar. We'll see you again.
If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.